Hello, fellow beings of light. I am Julie Joy, your servant to the light, with another message for you today from Thymus, the collective of ascended masters, as channeled by Daniel Scranton for September 6th, 2024. And the title of this message is Why Would You Choose to Be Born on Earth? And they begin blessings. We are Thymus. We are the collective of ascended masters. We know you intimately well, which means that we know who you really are, and we hold that space for you. We also understand that you were born into a reality where there are lots of energies, thoughts, and emotions floating around you, some of which stuck to you, and at times you operate from those thought forms, those energies, those emotional states of being that do not represent who and what you really are. And so when you feel embarrassed or ashamed about something that you have done, said, or thought, please recognize that you were born into a soup of all of those choices, and some of those choices were made to seem alluring to you so that you would make the lower vibrational choice. Now, why would you subject yourselves to the possibility of doing something or saying something that would be lower vibrational in nature, that might hurt someone else's feelings or hurt them physically? When you have those experiences, you get to feel the feelings that come up for you and then make informed and deliberate choices as a result. You get to know how awful it feels to not be who you really are, to not operate from that level of consciousness, and then by having those very terrible feelings, you get to make a conscious and deliberate choice to move towards who and what you really are. And is it that what this is really all about? We are all going home, and we are all going home together, and it's so much better to make that choice to go home than it is just to be sucked into the light by a force that is greater than your free will. We know, and your souls and higher selves know, that you will all make the choice to go to the light and to go home. And all the various circuitous paths that you take before going to the light add something to all of the reality that could only be added by you making that mistake, that misstep, speaking those words that hurt someone else's feelings. So knowing that now, perhaps it will be easier for you to forgive yourselves, to let go of the shame and the embarrassment, the self-recrimination, the self-hatred. And if you can let go of these things consciously and deliberately by choice, you get to then feel the relief that comes from letting go of that darkness, that heaviness. And of course, in making the better feeling choices, you get to feel what it feels like physically to have your whole body lighting up and saying yes to that choice, yes to that thought, yes to that action. Know that you are meant to be works in progress. You were meant to get covered in mud so that you could feel the joy and the relief of taking that hot shower under high water pressure. That's what this is all about. It's about the climb. It's about the movement. It was never about being born into a body and onto a planet so that you could be perfect in every way. Once you start making those choices to move towards the light, of course, you are going to appear as a leader and a teacher to others, and it will be good for them to know, for you to be transparent about that fact that you are not perfect, that you are not complete, and that the work continues for you. We all can let each other off the hook first, and that will make it easier for each individual to let themselves off the hook, to be at peace with where they are and who they are. And it is through that coming to a place of peace that you get to move on to the next level of your ascension. That is all for now. We are Thymus. We are the collective of ascended masters, and we are always amongst you. Another amazing message from Thymus. They never disappoint. This amazing message was channeled by Daniel Scranton. His own website is his name, danielscranton.com. Please stop by there and see everything Daniel has to offer. Also, if you would like to watch Daniel actually channel Thymus, you can do so on his own YouTube channel, which is again his name, Daniel Scranton. I will be able to post the words to this message below in the Show More section. I am Julie Joy, your servant to the light, and it's always such a pleasure and a deep honor to be able to bring these amazing messages to you from such collectives such as the Ascended Masters. And please don't forget to create a great day.